Do you feel discouraged? If you're feeling worn out, bummed out, or just out of gas and want to feel better today, this video will help you rediscover your song and find a new spark for your life. When we are discouraged, it's absolutely vital to know that we're never alone with this feeling. One of Satan's most powerful strategies to keep us discouraged is to make us isolate ourselves. When we're in solitary confinement, he can torment our minds, invade our dreams, and make us scream, knowing that no one will hear. That's why it's so important to share your discouragement with others. After all, it's no secret that we've all been there. Every human over age 2 has felt downcast, gloomy, or disheartened. No one is immune, and that's why sharing is so vital. You and I may both be strong, but if we're going to fight discouragement, we're so much stronger together. It's important to know that discouragement takes on many forms and attacks us in 100 different ways. Satan will try to beat us up with whatever discouragement weapon he can find in his arsenal. And sometimes, even the most incredible people in the world get discouraged. After all, think of all the talented and successful celebrities who get stuck in drugs simply because of depression, discouragement, or some type of disillusionment. Consider the story of my friend who had built a successful business and now, as a wealthy 62-year-old, said he was so discouraged and disillusioned with life that he was ready to die. He'd been there, done that, traveled the world, taken risks, loved his kids, and doted on his grandchildren. But Satan tried to make him focus on his future that suddenly seemed boring, where he became scared of losing what he had. Even so, he said he was more than ready to call it quits. Another friend told me he simply did not love his wife anymore. There was no spark, romance, or joy in his marriage. He said the glue was gone, with nothing to look forward to except disagreements. And after his long lament, he said that he too was ready to call it quits. Yes, we've all felt discouraged or felt like quitting at times. Quitting school, leaving our marriage, resigning from work, and even abandoning God. But the good news is there's an easy 3-part solution that it's proven to work. Step 1 is to think. Yes, to think. To remember what you already know about God. The Bible tells us that God has great plans for you, as it says, "I alone know the plans that I have for you. Plans to bring you prosperity and not disaster. Plans to bring about the future that you hope for." As we are thinking, consider how when we look backward, we can instantly remember things from childhood. Instantly. With that in mind, flip your time frame around and imagine how long eternity must be. What an amazing thing to know that our God has plans for you to prosper well past this short life and into eternity. Step 2 is to be thankful. Just yesterday, another friend called, barely able to speak through his tears. He's saying how the hospital had just diagnosed him with stage 4 lung cancer. And after he told me his situation, he went on to tell me how thankful he was for his relationships with God, his family, and for all that he had been blessed with. Wow. For our own peace of mind, no matter what our circumstance, we always can choose to be thankful. Thankful to God for his love. Thankful for his grace, mercy, and forgiveness. Thankful for all our relationships. Thankful for every opportunity we've been blessed with. Thankful for work, our school, our home, our health, and our friends. Yes, we can be thankful for all we have. And when we are, we win. So who can you thank right now? Of course, we can and should always thank God. But how about thanking your spouse, your kids, your mom, your dad, your coworkers, your boss, or even the mailman? Step 3 is to fall in love. Yes, start by falling in love all over again, the same way you dated in high school. Find reasons to call and say you're the best. Hide love notes under the pillow. Leave a bouquet of flowers in the front seat of the car. Make breakfast in bed. You get it. Hunt for, look for, find reasons to fall in love again and again. And then do the same with life. Court life, right now. This very minute, decide one thing that you can do to bless someone else. Someone at work, your church, or a neighbor. Courting means to be creative, to think, and to have fun. Perhaps bring your neighbor some cookies. Write a sincere love letter to your children. Apologize to someone who may have been offended by you. Take someone out for a double, triple, double coffee delight. Babysit some kids for an overstressed mom who lives nearby. You get the idea. Take some risks and be spontaneous, the same way you were when you laughed and courted in high school. And when you shift your focus away from yourself, you'll be surprised how your discouragement cloud will lift and your days will become sunny once again.